Hi guys, it's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW. Hi guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today I'm doing another paid review for OMMANEY. And I gotta tell you, this is an interesting watch. This is paid review 22QB51. Quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Milgauss Z Blue. Okay, let's jump in. The description of this watch here is a war-dispatched Seamaster 300. Now, I don't know what he means. Does that mean it's a military Omega Seamaster 300? I hope it is. So basically, the Omega Seamaster 300. What is this watch? Well, this is a watch which I've actually owned one of these. I have had a vintage one of these, and I gotta tell you, they are pretty beautiful. I love them. I love the sword hands. These watches here sort of were available mid to late 60s, early 70s. That's the kind of a genre to it. I think they're probably one of the most beautiful Seamasters ever released. I love them. They're a vintage Seamaster. And it's funny. It's kind of, this watch here, I love them. They're kind of, you know, they're like the 4-digit Rolex Daytonas. Rolex released these. They weren't the super popular chronograph at the time. These Seamasters have kind of, I think they're just an iconic, beautiful watch. Now, interestingly, he's saying a war dispatched. If it's a war-issued watch, military-issued watch, it would have military numbers on the back of it. Now, there's a bit of an art to understanding these codes, but basically, the codes translate to a date of issue, regiment, and that's the sort of information it gives. Now, unfortunately, he's only sent me a photo of the top of this piece, but these Omegas, I've got to tell you, they are one of my favorite. The interesting thing with the Seamaster 300s, a number of years ago, there was an Australian company which was selling what they called Watchco versions of this watch. Now, this is an interesting thing. What happened was, Watchco was a company that would buy up second-hand watches. They basically used to advertise in the newspapers saying watches wanted, Rolex wanted, etc., etc. And they acquired a large quantity of Omega new old stock cases, dials, and bezels. And up until 20 years ago, you could actually get a replacement Omega case for this Omega Seamaster 300. Now, with the movement, what you would do is, how would you get the movement? Now, the movements, what would happen is, a lot of people, you'd pull it out of unpopular automatic Omegas that use that movement. I think they used, was it a 561 movement? I just from memory, I can't quite remember. But basically, that same movement was used in a lot of gold-plated automatic Omegas. So what you'd do is you'd buy that watch cheap, buy the case, dial, bezel from Watchco, and you would basically have a watch which was new old stock besides the movement. And they became known as the Omega Seamaster 300 Watchco. Now, what that technically means is these watches were never officially released by Omega. They never sold them in a store. This is a rebuild from OEM parts. So they're quite a, I remember a lot of people, it was divided the watch community at the time. Some people felt these were not correct. Other people felt, wow, this is a chance to own a new old stock Omega Seamaster. The interesting thing is, years later, these watches have become quite collectible. People liked the fact that they had new old stock cases, and they offered the chance to own a minty vintage watch. And the prices were actually reasonable, all things taken into consideration. So what do I think of these Omegas? Well, I've got to tell you, I actually have owned an Omega 300. The other unfortunate thing is, I believe there were a few imitations. These were some cases. There were a few copies of this watch done, and they were fitted with a variety of original movements or aftermarket. So it does confuse the situation. What do I think this watch, what do I think of it? So looking at this watch, I don't know if it's, without seeing the back, it's hard to tell whether it's a military issue piece or not. There are also, unfortunately, fake military marked versions, and that's quite sad to hear. So the question is, what do I think of this watch? I think it's a beautiful Omega Seamaster 300. It's a beautiful addition to the collection and a beautiful watch to have. So in that regards there, I give this the thumbs up. I quite like it. It's a iconic vintage Seamaster 300. And if it is military issue, all the more power to you. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed this review. Like, subscribe, and tell your friends. I will be back very soon. Please put some comments below. And remember, paid reviews keep me full-time on YouTube. Full-time on YouTube. Guys, I really do appreciate your help. Please, please, please put some comments below, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to get a paid review. Paid reviews keep me full-time. $50 US. Look down below to organize a paid review, and I will see you in the next one. Don't forget also, you can sponsor me on Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and it keeps me full-time on YouTube. Okay, guys, I will see you in the next one. Hi, guys, it's ArchieLuxury, and today, guys, I want to show you a wonderful Instagram channel. That's right, an Instagram channel who's also a great fan of ArchieLuxury. father.time.luxury.watches. father.time.luxury.watches. This guy here combines photography with beautiful watches. Have a look here. Look at this. Very, very nice display of watches, and just in a great, look at this. His food with watches, his coffee with watches. Just great, great photos, great watches, and a great lifestyle. Look at this beautiful cigar. And you can click on any of these pictures here inside Instagram and see the lifestyle. Look at this. Ah, What a wonderful way to enjoy a cigar. So there you go, guys. Check out father.time.luxury.watches. Father Time Luxury Watches. Check it out, guys. You will love it. Hey guys, Archie Luxury on the YouTube sensation, the Paul Pluta channel. Guys, I need you to help me out, guys. I can't survive on Google Ads alone. I need you to request a paid review. $50 US, look down in the description. $50 US, I will review your collection. I'll tell you what I think of it, and I'll give you some pointers. The other thing is, guys, you can sponsor me on Patreon. Patreon allows you to pay a couple bucks a month, $1, $2, $5, whatever you want, and it keeps me going on YouTube because, guys, I'm in a niche. Nobody can make money out of the views I get. The views are crap because it's a small specialized area, and I don't talk about garbage for the sake of views. Guys, sponsor me on Patreon. Look down below, and I will see you in the next one.